Did you meet your surgeon before the procedure?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Did somebody go through a document like that, setting out the risks, setting out, for example, what was going to take place, and making clear that you were about to have a surgical procedure?
In fact, I didn't...
Listen to me. Listen to the question. It's very important indeed.
No.
Nobody did. You arrive. Who did you meet? Did you meet Ben or somebody else?
I met 3 random guys.
3 random guys?
Yeah, I didn't know them. Right. I never met them before.
Understood. Ben was not there?
He was with me.
Right. They never got you to sign a document?
No.
Who explained what was going to take place, sir?
No one. We went inside the clinic. They took my blood. After 1 minute, they started my procedure. So they didn't explain me anything about the procedure. Are
you telling me, for example, they took your blood without making clear what they were testing for?
No, Ben told me that they will take your blood for HIV test. And that's all. We went there. Outside the clinic, there was 3 guys, surgeon. And I went inside. Ben said to me, don't worry about that. Nothing going to happen to you. Everything perfect.
Did you have a general anaesthetic or did you have a local anaesthetic in your head?
Local.
And you were there for 7.5 hours. At the end of it, how tired were you?
Very tired.
Now, what happened in respect of that document? When was that presented to you? What time did the surgery finish, roughly?
About 10:30. They clear up everything. Then Ben came up with me to sign some documents, you know.
Did you sign those documents then at 10:30 at night?
Yeah.
Did you sign the last page, which set out exactly how much you had to pay each month?
No.
You didn't?
There was one form I remember. We say health and safety question, if you died or something. That was the first thing I signed.
After the operation?
After the operation. I said to them, Ben, can we do this tomorrow? He said to me, it's better to do it today. So I just signed that one and gave him back.
You said to Ben, I'm too tired to sign this. And his words to you were, according to your reply, what? Better that you sign it now?
No, yes. I was very tired, so much headache. And I just signed the paper and gave to Ben. And 2 weeks later, Ben rang me up, said that your direct debit has failed because your signature is not right or something like that.
Now, you don't have his file here today.
Sorry.
You don't have his contract here today. Who is entitled to carry out this procedure? And in what circumstances should this procedure be carried out, sir? So, I'm talking about hair transplant.
So it's a qualified doctor and a technician, sir. There must be a minimum team.
Am I right that they have to have specialist training?
Correct, sir, yes. You can't just walk off, be a GP and decide one day you're going to be a hair transplant surgeon. You know, you just can't do it.
Who governs it?
So there'll be a government body.
What government body?
Well, I understand it's the council of...
The Council of Hair?
Yeah, so there is a no, it sounds stupid, but there is a government body.
I don't think it sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Trust me, sir, members of my chamber spend a great deal of their time dealing with these regulatory bodies. Yeah. Is there something called the ISHRS?
It could be so, yes.
What are they? Who are they?
I'm guessing they specialise in hair transplants to make sure everyone is qualified and up to scratch for the work.
Do you have to be a member of the ISHRS before you are permitted to carry out this surgery?
I assume so, yes.
You assume so?
Yes. Cool.
Your surgeons, the ones that you use, as far as you are aware, are they ISHRS governed and qualified?
I believe so, yes.
You believe so?
Yes, they've been doing it many years.
Sir, I believe all sorts of things.
Yeah, I understand.
I have people in my court that believe all sorts of things. It is alleged by Shazad that he only signed this agreement after the operation had taken place. You clearly, fervently deny that.
That's correct, sir.
When do you say... I'm asking Ben, not you, sir.
He signed 2 documents, sir. One was the actual contract and medical form. So the doctor will go through any problems, if there is anything, ask him any questions, any queries, any medical history, so forth like that. And then the second document he did sign afterwards, but that was the standing order form, sir, not the contract.
Shazad makes clear that he didn't speak to a surgeon at all beforehand, certainly in respect of any concerns or anything else on that form.
That would never happen, sir.
What would your response to that be, sir?
That would never happen, sir. The team will always go through everything in fine detail.
Are you able, please? I don't need to say it out loud. Could you, sir, please, write down the name of the doctors who carried out this procedure? Thank you very much.
Yeah, we have a few.
Well, I'd like to know the doctors that specifically carried out Shahzad's procedure, please. Shahzad, did the doctors introduce themselves to you?
No.
They did not. They just sat down, didn't say a word to you, and started putting injections in your head and doing skin grafts.
That's right.
No hello, no greeting, no welcome, anything of that kind.
Nothing.
They just put you in a chair.
Yeah.
That's preposterous. It's preposterous! This is a backstreet hair transplant, according to you. Listen to me, sir. What I won't have is somebody's reputation trashed in my court by nonsense, if it's nonsense. But this is a very serious case for reasons that I've made clear, because it's medical procedure. What's your response to that, by the way?
How can you respond to that? You go in, boob jobs, facelift, hair transplant...
You do them at the back of the...
No, I'm just saying, and you don't just walk in and it starts, you know, you'll always sit down with a person, go through everything in fine detail, and go from there.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.